Okay, we're good. Peter.
All right, did you want to say anything else on that, Scott, or is that a good way to
Yeah,
wrap
just
it
to
up?
kind of finalize that, but, yep. I know everybody's concerned about, spending money up front here now. Again, if you look at the big picture of what we're spending versus what this project is gonna cost, I mean, it's doing due diligence and making sure you're doing the right thing up front. That money, spending that time and that money up front is gonna save you money down the road.
I didn't mean that, sir. I
Sure.
just know that when we talk about with this, that this project is gonna
Right.
happen, they're gonna say, well, where are you building it? I know
And that's the
that's
first
gonna
thing we gotta decide, I think.
be. Right,
is
that's
obviously
what I'm saying.
We can't take it any further now that, we're at where we're at, and until we have a site and know what we're doing, we're not gonna take it any further.
That's part of when you take it to the public, it's gotta, all these decisions have to be made.
Right.
That's-
My question, because I thought we had some kind of an idea up towards the east end there, that we had a piece of property that perhaps would be appropriate for this type of thing. Is this not a usable site at this time, or are we still looking? I don't know. I'm building on Annie's question here. I thought we had an area that probably would work, but we were waiting for property evaluations and uses and all this sort of thing, and what's happened to that?
We don't have that report back yet, but as soon as we have something back on that property, we'll be able to let the council know.
Okay, that's coming pretty soon, perhaps?
I would imagine probably the first meeting in November,
Oh, okay,
if not the first and the second one, but yeah.
so we're moving ahead on that.
Yeah.
Right?
Mr. Alden, the way that you phrased your comment was exceptionally good, because everybody has to be careful that there is certain information about potential sites that shouldn't go all the way out yet, because it will just make it more expensive for the community.
Yeah.
Just ask a quick question. Did you guys build this fire station up in Grand Chute?
Correct, yes.
These pictures don't do it any justice. I've seen this facility
There's two of them
numerous
actually.
times. I mean,
Which one? Because that's one that just got built. There's
yeah,
actually that one.
this
yes.
one here,
Yeah.
I've seen numerous times, and this building is just phenomenal. I mean, congratulations to you guys. Grand Chute covers a humongous area also, and I know a lot of people up there that rave about this station. They really do. So
Appreciate that.
you guys did a great job with it. Thank you.
Where is Grand Chute?
Oh,
By Appleton.
Oh, Samson is. Oh, Sam's back in this department.
Anything else for these gentlemen? Otherwise, they've got about a 3-hour ride ahead of them, I guess.
Ooh,
So.
I'm driving to Ashland. I don't know how long you have it. Pardon me?
Have a safe trip.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
That'd be great. Can you copy Bill on it, just so we'll have electronically, or I can forward it.
All right,
It will.
Mrs. Berg, we've got a change order for Schlosser. Do you have that, please?
Yes. Change order 1 is a cleanup change order on Fairfield Avenue. It's a change order to adjust contract and reflect final quantities of work completed. That's a net deduct of $15,647.20. And then they added lowering of sanitary manhole for $810. So the total net change order is a negative $14,837.20.
For our advantages then?
To the city's advantage.
Wow. So we'll raise the price.
Now you can take that negative connotation for change orders.
I do like change orders, I believe.
All right, there was a motion by who?
This guy over here, I said.
Beltis, seconded by Fetch. Any questions? We'll take a vote, please.
Holstead.
Yeah.
Holstead?
Yes.
Conrad?
Yes.
Kinsella?
Yeah.
Wojni?
Yes.
Feltes?
Absolutely.
Fetch?
Yes.
I thank you. Bill, are you ready to present on the fair housing?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here.
You guys had previously gotten this a couple of council meetings ago to review.
Is that what we're talking about now?
Is that the ordinance? Okay. So, this ordinance is a fair housing ordinance. I don't have with me when it was adopted first. I think it was 1980 something. 84, and we've been working on this ordinance in the Housing and Building Standards Committee. Oftentimes when we go for grants, whether it be state or federal, it requires that the city have a fair housing ordinance. So what we did was, because the ordinance was obsolete, and the ordinance often changes language at the state level, and sometimes at the federal level, but with the recommendation from our attorney, they had informed us that we should have our ordinance refer automatically to the state ordinance. Therefore, that's what this ordinance ordinance 221 is stating, is that it refers to the state statute and the administrative code. That's the gist of the ordinance.
Who at this table worked with you on that?
Ivy, Marlis, Dan, and Bob.
You guys all in agreement?
Yeah.
Then let's get her done.
You need a motion?
You don't need to read it word for word. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I'll motion.
It's just amendment 335.
I'll second it.
There's a motion by Wajni and seconded by Holsted. Holsted to approve the fair housing ordinance 221 as presented. Any questions about this at all?
Can I just add one thing? This ordinance was actually numbered ordinance 144. We had, in going through the codification process, we actually had 2 ordinances numbered 144. So in addition to the updates, to this ordinance to comply with the updated statute, we're also renumbering it from 144 to 221. I just want you guys all to be aware of that.
So it'll be one ordinance then.
Well,
Just
see,
something-
ordinance 144, if you look at it, that is we have a charter ordinance related to putting delinquent utilities on the tax roll, and then we also had a housing ordinance. For some reason, they were given the same number and this is a really good codification process, is a very good process that we're going through. This just will pull that housing ordinance out into its separate one, so when we're looking at, we don't have, 2 separate ordinances, so I just wanted to make you aware of that as well.
Anything else from anybody on this? Hearing none, we'll accept a vote, please.
Conrad?
Yes.
Sensala?
No.
Wojni?
Yes.
Feltes?
Yeah.
Fetch?
Yes?
Holsted?
Yes.
Mrs. Berg, when we did the budget reallocations last time, do you remember what agenda that was? What month? Was that September or August?
September 10th, and when I was going back and looking for something, I realized that I had turned over one of my note pages and had the budget reallocation notes on the back of an agenda. So there are revised minutes from September 10th that should be in all your council boxes that missed this agenda, but we'll need you to read those updated minutes and then approve those revised minutes to include the 3 motions that were missed at the original meeting.
You wouldn't happen to have those motions that would have been the dollar amounts for the amounts that were reallocated to you for KKB and Davy?
Not with me.
Were those in those minutes? I'm just looking through the minutes right now.
Yeah, they should be.
Hey, do you have September, do you have meeting minutes with you? You can just,
Are they the revised ones? Sally was gonna. I don't know if she posted those to the website or not.
I don't know.
you don't happen to have those numbers on you though, Angela?
Well, that's the one disadvantage of meeting down here.
I got
I don't have my
September
office.
10th here. What are we looking for again?
You have the revised ones?
Oh, revised, it says regular meeting September 10th. My organizational skills aren't done.
Do you need them, John?
Just look at them and they're in our file, and we
Yeah, we
look
can
at them,
get
talk
them next
about it
time.
at the next meeting, or?
No problem, we can't. I'm asking for your continued patience, please.
Do you need me to go back and get them?
Well, I can pull them up on here, it's just, I have to do one meeting at a time because,
Well, if you're looking at the website, Mayor Kimmel, I don't believe that the revised minutes are been posted to the
call
website.
intermission. All right, we're gonna take a 10-minute break, please, or 5-minute break, whatever. I just need those numbers for the, engineers, Dave.
I called him, he says the fire department did it at the last one.
Yeah, that's it.
We are prepared to proceed, Mrs. Berg, with the budget reallocations.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, the following dollar amounts are going from the following account numbers and from the following capital outlay. I'll give you 3 things for each one. The account number, the description of the account, and the dollar value. And those are all going to the general fund, account number 101-11140.
What's the name of that one?
That is the general fund account. And what happens is, when we save for a piece of machinery or we do some work and it comes out of one of our capital outlay accounts, we need to reallocate the funds out of that savings account back to the general fund. And these are to help make sure that there's money in the account when you write the check. So we are going to reallocate the following dollar amounts. From account number 101-11142, the Aquatic Center capital outlay, where I'm asking for a budget reallocation of $15,000. There was substantial upgrades to the Aquatic Center this spring, as everybody knows from Mr. Leonard and Eva's presentation, transferring $15,000 from that account to the general fund.
So moved.
I'm gonna do them all at once, is that okay? Because there's like 30 of them here. The next one is from account number 101-11145, the street machinery fund capital outlay. That dollar amount will be $95,000. The next one will be from account number 101-11146, the street cleaning fund, in the amount of $32,000. The next one will be from account number 101-11147, the traffic control capital outlay fund, in the amount of $15,000. The next one from account number 101-11143, the garbage truck capital outlay. That dollar amount will be 60,177.54, $60,177.54. The next one is from the investigation fund, account number 101-11144, in the amount of $10,000. The next one is from a matured CD, account number 101-11150, the amount of $210,166.46. You know what? I'm not sure if this is 46 or 40. 40, not 46. I apologize for that.
So 40s.
40 cents at the end, not 46 cents. Again, 210,166.40. The next one is from a TIF advance repayment, account number 101-11170, in the amount of 220,048.89, $220,048.89. The next one is from our Preserve Our Parks. Raleigh just gave me that dollar amount. There was some damage up to one of the monuments up there. From our Monument Preservation Fund, I stand corrected, it's account number 101-11186, in the amount of $5,200. That's the Monument Preservation Fund. Just correcting my notes here, please bear with me. The next one is a bond repayment, account number 101-11710, 44,064, period 11 cents, so $44,064.11. The next one is from this healthcare in our community, for our community fund, the remaining balance of $3,995.49, $3,995.49. The account number there is 101-11189. From TIF District 4, cash on hand, the account number is 101-11165. That is being moved. Hold on for 1 second, please. Yes, that is being moved to account number 104-11140. And the amount there is 29,337.40, $29,337.40. That will be a reallocation total of I'm gonna let you add that, Angela, so I don't make the mistake. My math looks like it's here. My math says 710,652.40, but I would just ask you to double check those numbers, please. 710, comma 652.40.
Things that was used for the work back in Virginia.
So reimbursement.
We gotta pay it back.
Yeah, again, when there's purchases or when there's payments that are made towards something, there's money in the savings account, there's money in the checking account, and when the checks get written, what we're doing is allocating it from the respective accounts in the savings accounts over to the checking account to cover the checks.
To write the checks.
Yeah,
What was your total?
710, comma 652.40. Where were you?
Close?
Not close, but,
No cigar?
Where were you?
737.
Did you?
I don't trust myself.
You know, I don't think I had that TIF for that 29,000 and change into my numbers, Angela, because that was just moving it from that cash advance back to the TIF for cash on hand, remember?
Okay,
I think that's where our discrepancy is.
$710,652.28.
710,
Oh.
652.28.
Well, I got $652.43, Bill got 28 cents.
How much am I spending now?
I'm gonna go over those numbers again with you, okay? You ready?
Sure.
Okay, 15,000, 95,000, 32,000, 15,000, 60,177.54, 10,000, 210,166.40, 250,000.
I got 220.
Did I say 220? Oh, you're right, I'm sorry, I did the minus here. 220,048.89.
Right.
Good catch, Doc, thank you. 44,064.11.
You forgot the 52. 200 is in there too.
Okay, 5,200 from the Monument Preservation Fund.
Right.
That was underneath my little sticky here, sorry about that. 3995.49,
What is that? What is it?
$3,995.49.
Right. Oh, you said it sounded like
The next one is
39,000.
29,337.40.
Roger.
Where you at?
I got 710,652.43 twice.
Yeah, it's the three, you add those digits up there, it comes to a three.
Okay,
3 cents.
well, I've long held that when the math comes out twice and our city clerk's doing it, we believe her. So that's the total of those budget allocations to be transferred back to the general fund. What was that total dollar amount again, please?
710,652.43.
So moved.
Hold on one second, 710, 652.43. 43 plus
Mayor Kimmel, I'm gonna switch out the CD while you